And welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV: A Realm Reborn. Hey guys, I'm Ophia, and today I'm gonna do a macro guide again. A couple of weeks ago, I did a macro guide for marking targets in dungeon, so I'm gonna go over that macro because I didn't go in depth on how to write that macro. But I'm also gonna go in depth with a companion macro that I came up for the damage dealers to use with that. Alright, so let's take a look at these macros. So I've got the marking target. Okay, so it'll mark any seeable, like I said, it didn't mark this one because it's not seeable, but any seeable or visible, I should say, mob in the actual camera. Right? So I wanted to do a little bit of a little macro for the damage dealers because I know some of them, even when I'm marking them, are not using or following or having a hard time following. So let's take a look at this macro as well. So I got the little companion macro I built where it would actually select through all the ones I've marked and then actually auto attack the last one. Now you can leave the auto attack on there or leave it off. I'm going to show you guys how to write it with or without it. It's up to you. Now, if you're saying it says, well, it's just going to mark everything. Well, it does, but let's take a look at this. If this, say this one dies, it won't select that target again. So let's go ahead and clear the mark off that, and we'll go ahead and unselect anything, and then we'll hit our macro again. It goes to the next one in the list. Now, if that one dies, say that one dies, the target drops, so you won't see it anymore, and then boom, like that. Now, if there's nothing marked, this won't work. It works really well with the companion macro I came up with. So, alright guys, let's take a look at that in a little more detail. Let's open up our user guides here, or user macro guides. User macro. I'm gonna get the vocabulary right here sometime. So, just like before, I've got a macro, and I want a different type of icon on there than what I have in my list. So we're going to use M icon auto attack, so that's going to mean it's going to be an auto attack icon. All right, so let's take a look at the body of the actual icon. Sorry, the actual macro. Wow. All right, that's it. The command here is target, and what we're doing is we're selecting an actual name, a specific name. When we mark these targets, we're giving these mobs a specific name. And then once we give a specific name, we can then single out or single target what we want to attack. Okay, and that's how this works. So it's pretty fun. I mean, it's pretty nice when you're trying to keep some type of what am I trying to say here? some semblance of order in the party. I know it gets pretty hectic, especially when you got large packs you're trying to kill down. But we still want to be on the same mob. We still want to be on the same page. So this is the way we're going to do it. All right, we can actually type in whatever we want, or we can actually just come in and just copy and paste whatever we need and edit as needed, just like this. Alright, and that's it. If you don't want to do the auto attack, that's fine. This is good here. This will work just as good as the other one. If you do want the auto attack, I would say it may save some time, or it may not. I'm not entirely sure. I have not used this in battle yet, so I'm not quite sure how well the auto attack will be. Although I usually open up the skill anyway, so auto attack is usually not something I'm going to do with. Alright guys, that's how that's going to look, and let's take a actual look at the targeting macro. Like I said, I had showcased it in the video, but I didn't go through the actual body of the actual making the macro. Alright, so let's go ahead and look at this one more time. What we got here is we got two commands we're using, and we're just using them in sequence here. Alright, so we got next target command, and then we got a T, so that means the next target we're going to have, right, the next target, select, that's what the T stands for, is we're selecting that target, and we're going to mark it. MK stands for mark target. can actually write in mark target, or you can just do like I did here, just put MK. And we're gonna mark it with attack 3. Now we should be able to just put parentheses beside this. It should still work. I'm not quite sure why I didn't mark them there, put them there, but this works. So let's just go ahead with what I've got. No use trying to fix something that's not broke, right, guys? And then we can actually just copy and paste or type them in if we really want to type, and that's how that works. Now I only have 1 through 3 here. I could have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm sorry. I can have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 if I really wanted to. But usually I usually pull small packs, so I only do 1 through 3. All right, guys, that's all I got on these two. This just a short video. Didn't want to keep it too long-winded. Although I have really been pushing my luck with the time here. But I will go ahead and leave a link to my Google Documents where I'm keeping these macros in the description below. If you have any macros, or if you have any addendums like you want to see, or maybe ideas, leave them down in the description below. Let me know. And as always, guys, thank you for watching my videos. Take care, good night, and I will see you guys next time.